What is this about?
Hello, fellow shades. We are shadowing Con Clever, and compared to the last two episodes, where I'm not great at this game either, but it's a bit more chillax and it's a bit more it's a bit more slow, I'd say.
Accessible.
Yeah, probably. Actually, it's hard to say if it's
it's as I thought. I saw animals in suits, and I have.
All right. I want to go this bird and this one. So I need worm, cherry, and corn. And my bonus is gonna be
what?
Birds that have at least
what
one egg laid on them.
Is this
8 to 7?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I know, like, I don't know if you understand this, but like, I'm usually going in just as blind as you guys are.
Yeah, I purposely make it that way.
Yeah, I have. What is this? Is this just like a sanctuary for birds game?
Yeah. I told you about yesterday.
Like build your own bird sanctuary.
Yeah. I told you yesterday.
I remember you talking to some about this. Oh, this is a very calm series, I guess.
I told you, it was literally the opposite of what we were doing, compared to the last few days.
Right, why is the bird wearing a hat?
My guy? Because he's a corrupt businessman.
What?
That's
the crow is automatically corrupt?
No, it's because he has an evil look, and he has a monocle.
California quail. California quail nests have been reported with as many as 28 eggs.
Alright, I did not know there was audio lines, but that's fine. They have unique trivia. Like if I go here and I click. No, not that one. Is it Q? Is it tab? No, it's not tab. One of these buttons. God damn it. E, D, do, da. I don't remember. I know one of these buttons has a, basically trivia about each bird. And you can, if I click on them, it does what those birds sounds like.
But
when another player plays a took, any reason, took one bird behind. Okay. I really want that.
There's so many menus, it looks like.
Yeah, let's all get some worms. Nope, do not reconnect. I'm gonna play on my. But anyway, which button is it? T? No. I can't think of what it is, but I gotta go get more food. So, I need wheat.
Right.
Lay. Is this one in this type of that one? I don't think it is. No, oh no, it actually does qualify actually, so yeah, I could go for that.
Yeah, good.
Okay. I'm cool with drawing that. When another player plays a bird there, I gain a water. First off, I actually need to change the audio because it is really loud.
Yeah, it's really, really loud. It is very, if your goal
soothing.
is to put our audience all to sleep, then yeah, we've done an excellent job with this game.
Oh yeah. It's definitely a chiller one, which I purposely picked. I wanted to make you think I was gonna play this one, so when I went to Dead by Daylight, it would be like a shell shock for you.
It was definitely a shock.
I want this bird.
But so this is a bigger shock. Like I heard you tell me it was a board game or card game, basically.
Yeah.
But
it's a board game, not a card one. And that's where I made the mistake.
Right. There's a lot here.
Yeah. I still need a lot of wheat. But I want to set this guy up if I can, yeah. Or I can technically, but I don't want to use 2 food items.
I've drawn birds!
Nope. I'm not doing that. Alright, I'm just gonna play this and he's gonna have extra food.
Kingfisher.
Oh, I don't have any eggs, do I? Oh no, I do. 1 egg. So that's fine. Now, when people play a bird into the water area, I get fish. Which is gonna kick in occasionally, which I don't know if it's all that useful. It's more of an idea that if I look at a card from the deck, if it's less than that much, then tuck it behind this one. Ooh, I like that one. But it needs a rat, which I can probably do, yeah. This one, if you tuck from your hand, this bird, yeah. Lay egg. I'm gonna give everyone worms right now. Yeah, no one really had birds with that egg type. Alright, thanks.
Who came up with this? Who sat down and said, you know what? Birds. Birds is the answer.
Because they wanted chill. They wanted a game to play that was chill.
And yeah, but this is the most oddly specific game I've ever seen.
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, if you want a decent argument, I can always call it my sister. She's the one who got it for me.
I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I don't fully understand it. When another player tucks a bird in their for any reason, tuck 1 bird from the deck in the behind of the bird. Right.
Nice. Gain fish. Yay. I do need to start getting eggs though, so...
Put a murder up. Put a murder of crows up.
I actually do... Ooh, but do I want him in the water section? No, not really. Actually, no, I do.
You want to do
I do want him in the water section, but I already got 2 there, so I need an egg there. Which I do have an egg. Right up here. Anyway, if I can find the key, actually, I'm gonna check real quick. Controls. What is it to get the? Well, that's for Switch. Where do I get the info? Trivia. There we go. That's what I want. Trivia. So you can read those while I search to what I want to do.
Use gold, steal food, and yeah.
I want one of those guys.
Oh god, cards and trade.
But anyway, I definitely want him, but he can't be here, and I don't have any food, so I need to go get food. Yeah, and oh yeah, actually I need the rat. Perfect. But anyway, yeah. I was trying to think of what game I could throw you into randomly, and I really couldn't, I couldn't think of really any funny options besides making you think I was gonna play this and then play Dead by Daylight. Yeah, egg there.
Well, it's less funny and more
shocking, I'd assume.
Why?
Use all 4 types of actions this round.
Yeah, a bit shocking.
Yeah, I assume so. Fucking A. Thanks for the A. Do I even have one? Yeah, okay, this one. Alright, what does this do? Use all 4 types of actions this round. Play another bird at its normal egg and food cost. Okay. That could be good because I'm in the early rounds. I don't have his food though. I need to go get a worm for him. Actually, no. I need to go get a bird actually. Discard 1 egg, and you draw 2 of those.
Wobbler.
That, ooh. I want both of these.
Ringbill gull.
Tuck a bird, who do I want to get rid of?
I like the magpie or swallow. We actually have a bunch of those outside, the swallows. Barn swallows.
Oh, okay.
Those are pretty cool.
One of my favorite birds that not that I really see them, but one of my favorite to see is like starlights. Because they, just because of how cool it is to see like all their shadows when they're all flying in like in a flock. It's really cool to see their shadows go across the ground.
Right.
Yay! Give me the fish.
I guess I've never really thought about that.
If I discard an egg, that one is not bad, but I might put that in the grasslands. Yeah, I need more stuff in the grasslands. And plus that works well. An egg, yeah, sure, here.
Discard an egg to draw 2 birds. I don't necessarily understand the game. Like,
I mostly want it because if I draw,
create a balanced environment.
No, it's to get the most points with with any technique that's available. Tuck a card from the deck, sure. Let's tuck that. But yeah,
good.
Gotta turn off this fan. But besides that, yeah, it was mostly just those 2 things I wanted to throw you off the lead with because I'd only give you 2 words, day or card, and I wanted to throw you off with day, so you would think it wasn't gonna be a horror game.
Yeah. I didn't know what it was gonna be like, because when you asked me that, I did kind of figure he's asking me this for like a game, but I had no context of like today or like what you were meant, like what games. So it's just like, there's a lot of good games with like the word day in it, so I'm just gonna say day.
Okay.
And lo and behold, it was Dead by Daylight.
Yeah,
but
I did not expect
now we're playing card Phoebes and Fishers.
I'll take these both.
You didn't expect to suck at Dead by Daylight?
I don't know. Yeah. And for reference, I've been purposely playing this game. I've like been putting this game on, so you're like, oh, he's practicing for this, you know, to try to get you off the lead.
Honestly, I've been off Discord. That's the thing. I haven't even been on Discord to notice. Basically, been offline.
If I can get this last one, then I can.
Would you like to play an Untitled Goose Game?
Untitled Goose Game? I mean, I'm not really interested. What do you mean by? You mean like you would get it for me? Or do you mean just on the channel? Because obviously if you want to play it, you can. But I mean, I'm not really interested.
I definitely might. I enjoy a good goose.
Yeah. I need a lot of things. And I'll take the worm. Yeah. Yes! Eat up the birds.
Alright. Wait, eat the bird.
I guess it's
Eat
not
up the
technically eating them.
birds?
Some of
Or
the
eat
some of
up
the birds do
birds?
eat them. So I think that is what that's doing. It's eating those birds. Whenever they're smaller than its wing, whenever it's smaller than 75 meters, it eats them. All right,
I
fine.
guess. I don't actually know though.
Well, I only know because they have a death symbol right there. And usually that means that they're killing something or sacrificing something.
Oh, I see.
Yes, playing.
European roller. Paint.
Alright.
Paint roller.
Egg. European roller chicks will vomit on themselves to deter nearby predators. Smart.
Ew. I mean, yeah, technically, but still ew.
What you're saying you'd rather get eaten by like some animal that's looking for a snack?
Then puke on myself?
Yeah.
That's a hard choice. No. I'd puke on myself, I guess.
Do I want to get rid of this one? Honestly, probably, because I have way too many. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep it because I have an idea. But first, I need to get more of these. No, I'm doing that in the wrong order. I need this down first. Egg.
Right. Egg. Egg.
This would definitely, this would definitely be like one of those games where you play it in the background just to like have something going on, and it's like a podcast or something. With how chill it is.
Right. But I don't really know what to talk about.
It's funny because my mom predicted you were not gonna have you're gonna have no clue what to talk about, and I was like, listen, our commentary is non-existent in the first place, so I'm sure we'll cobble something together.
It's already not there. Alright. Let's see. Can't ask that.
Oh, you're going to the questions on Discord. Not a bad choice. I need to get more food because I don't have enough at the moment. Okay. Reroll. Get me this, and this will work. Nice. Keep eating those birds. Leg.
Right.
What are we doing on time? Let me check. Okay, only 18 minutes.
I think we're still good.
Right. Yeah, no, this game is literally just like,
just this?
Just like...
That's fine.
And the main reason when my sister got for me was so that way we could play games together, and this one didn't because of how easy it is to, like, back off, because you can make games that, like, you can make turns last 72 hours, so if someone's not on every day or for, like, a long period of time, they can actually just come back in, like, 3 hours and then play their card.
Okay.
I do not have enough things in this instance.
I guess it's a good game for people who are distant away from each other, but still want to hang out. That is a good thing then. But, personally, I would not.
I don't really remember to play, and two, it's also not great because I genuinely, do I want to get rid of this bird? Yeah, kinda, because I've already got plenty of... Do I have plenty of tuck? Let me check. 1, 2... Yeah, I got... No, I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna tuck this one. Skip. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the power, because I really don't care. Discard an egg, sure.
Alright.
Now draw two. So
I can't think of
this one and this one. Are you saying you really can't find a question to use from Discord? Are you seriously saying that?
Well, first off, I don't know where the. I'm gonna be real. I don't know where the question sheet is. So instead,
they're in the ideas area, literally in the same private channel. How do you mean you don't know where they are?
Yeah. Look, man.
It's very obvious.
Technology is my third language.
Technology, I don't know its language, and I still know where Discord is.
Well, I know where Discord is. You said it was...
In the channel ideas, right next to the recording room.
Oh, fucking... I'm blind. I am blind.
Yeah, I know you are. That's the problem.
Shush. And I'm wearing my glasses too. This is just really bad.
What do I want to tuck behind this? You know, I don't need water guys anymore.
Alright.
And I get this. Okay. You know, I don't need a bald eagle.
Here's a good one. Teachers being paid as much as doctors. Should teachers be paid as much as doctors? Hello?
Let's see. Do I think that way? I want your statement first, so that way, I have a better.
Yeah, that's what
idea.
I figured was gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right, my statement is that no, I don't think it's a good idea to have a wage be stagnant to a job. I think it should be your pay should be on how well you do your job, not based on what your job is directly. So basically, the better you are at teaching, the better you are at basically anything, that should correlate to your pay more than anything. So everyone, no matter the job, should still be paid a livable wage.
Yeah.
Which teachers are not.
I would definitely agree with that. That definitely is. Is this my smartest idea? Yeah, it kind of is.
Sure.
But I would say that it should be based on how proficient or how well they do, because if you just say teachers should have a higher raise, then technically they could be a really bad teacher. Not that it's guaranteed either, but you know, it doesn't exactly inspire that they're gonna get the good guy.
Right. Just throwing money at something doesn't make it better, is basically the idea. But, alright.
Maybe this was a bad idea. I think I played way too long in the game.
What, this?
My strategy was kind of all over the place, and then I tried to go for a tuck bird strategy, and it's not really, it's not even a good strategy, it's just kind of bad. If I win this, then I'll be surprised.
Let me ask you something. You hear that in Cuba they legalized gay marriage and adoption option and opened options for adoption for those communities?
Okay.
I don't know, I'm just saying because it's like good news. It is.
I'm surprisingly close.
Like, rights to the human body and also rights to parenthood are both very important things that should be in some way guaranteed.
Alright, let me make a timer for 10 minutes.
Here's actually a good question. Should sex work be
legal?
let's debate, should sex work be legalized, and yes, why should or shouldn't it be? Like, I guess the general idea of why it shouldn't be is because public indecency. You don't want something that's like seen as like maybe a bit degrading or gross or something in the general public's eye. You don't want people to like see that. You don't want families to see that. I think but I disagree. I feel like the first off, it's a human need. Everyone needs it. Two, the sex work, it's already something that happens all the time everywhere. It's just now being done by criminals instead of in a taxable, beneficial way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like putting more people in danger by that way, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So beyond like the taxation, the safety like precautions you can go through it, it just feels, and the fact that no matter what is probably going to happen anyways, it only makes sense to make it legal. And this is my same take on uh drugs and other things.
Yeah.
Like, because it was the same with prohibition. If you make something illegal, it's not gonna stop it. It's just gonna make it to where the demand goes up for it in other areas where you cannot provide as the government anymore.
Yeah. That bird is a noisy ass. Fucking con.
I know. It's a crow.
I guess, yeah, it's a raven.
Again,
get it right. It's a raven.
The taxation through that. Aren't all ravens crows, but not all crows ravens?
Yeah.
I can't remember how that works.
I mean, you're correct.
But,
I can tell you that much.
And with them being taxed, right? Beyond those being taxable, if they're made legal, they're also able to like go through safety measures, like government screenings.
That's annoying.
It's the same like kind of checking process that the government does for food and meat inspections.
Yeah.
It's just and also you can like wean people off or something. You can provide more help and comfort to those who may be struggling with it if you were to make it legal again. There's just a lot more benefits to how it could affect. And with all that also kind of brings the crime rate down in the country as well, in general, overall. So again, it feels like there's nothing but positives there.
Yeah. Mine's for small wingspans, so that one would be ideal. Any bird. Describe one if you do play any bird.
Alright, what do you think is better? In-person or online schooling?
I could definitely see how the in-person could be more helpful, but at the same time, it also depends on the person, because if their issue is that they're not understanding something but they're not comfortable asking for help, then either location really isn't gonna help that much. I think I could definitely see more of the benefits like in person, because obviously you don't have to worry if the storm starts coming or whatever. And it's just, I could definitely see how either one could be better, but it's hard to say what would be better overall in general, I would say. Because it also depends on the location. Like, if you happen to go to a school that has a really good,
circumstances that works for everyone.
Yeah.
Like, public, like, service and, like, safety, right? Then, that would most likely be better as well. But, at the same time, I feel like truly the education system should be catering to the individual students instead of them as a collective, because there's no way you're gonna properly work out like a way to help everyone with the same plan. That's just not gonna work. need to make something that truly does include everyone by not singling something out as the one work-all, be-all thing.
I need wheat.
Should genetic engineering be legal? I feel like that's a weird question. But I feel like
I got off
it's
a
already
website,
done in
so
some things. Like
it's just a topic.
the average banana that you eat, that was.
Did I lose you? Oh yeah, you disconnected. Well, you're back. I see you now. You totally disconnected there. I'm pretty sure.
That was really bad. That was really bad. Oh God, what were you saying?
I was mostly just checking with you because you had stopped talking, and I thought you disconnected. The way you got cut off.
Oh, right. Right. But what I was saying is it is a bit weird that is a question because it's already been a thing for a long time. We've been doing that with our crops and plants for a very, very long time. And there's also a lot of great health benefits that could come from this. From genetic altering. Like there's ways you could genetic altering kind of changes how humans can work in general a little bit. It's really cool. And it's a bit scary of an idea, and it should obviously be like regulated and made safe in every way, but at the same time, it could be legal. Now, here's something I do agree with, is that should the death penalty be abolished? It should be abolished. I definitely think that. What about you?
I would agree. It's hard to say for me personally because like I can understand why someone would want it, and I like if it's an really bad extreme, like someone is unredeemable, it's like, would it be worse for them just to rest in prison if they're just gonna take up room and you can't like deal with them somewhere else? I mean, I get the idea that it's not. It's just hard because I understand why someone would say it shouldn't be, but at the same time, trying to be on both sides, I don't really have a single answer because I don't want to be disrespectful, and I also
it is hard. It is a bit hard to do.
Yeah, I'll keep that. It's just
right,
I'm not trying to be wishy-washy. I'm not. It's just trying to think about it.
It's right. It is a hard question to answer because there's implications no matter what you say.
Yeah.
And like there is with everything you say, but this is this is definitely a tough one. And it does affect people. But in my opinion, no matter how big of a monster you may make a person seem out to be, they are still human. And I feel like all people deserve human rights. So that's a general distaste for the prison system in America right now in general. But I believe that instead of like punishment, the idea of a prison should be to keep the people outside the prison safe, and also rehabilitation of the people on the inside, instead of just punish and hold.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that that's pulled through in any way with a death penalty.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's there's two problems with me talking at the moment, is that because I'm focused on this, it's like I'm dividing my brain, so it's like trying to talk, and it's also doing this. And I can't really shamble together a decent conversation because I'm trying. The only reason I'm explaining it so extensively is because I know I can't make a good conversation because I can't really focus on it all that much.
And you're trying to. I can understand. I can understand. Definitely relate.
It's the other. It's like the other reason I said I'm not normally so wishy-washy is because like with these bigger topics, it's like on the one hand I could definitely see one side, but I also try to understand why someone would say the other thing. You know, are they valid or is it just something because they're upset? You know, which is possible, but it's also not out of the equation. You know. If people are upset, it's gonna cause them to be like, oh no, you can't abolish that, you know, or you know, it's gonna make them react in certain ways that, I mean, they probably wouldn't have thought about previously, but obviously now they're more adamant about it. All right, I need another. I'll go for that guy. This one and this one. Just took him. There you go. And then grab a card. There we go.
Dance should be considered a sport. Should dance be considered a sport? Is by way of phrasing that, but I'll leave that one to you first. Should dance be considered a sport?
I copied and pasted off a website, so. I do need another egg. Whack. And this one. Let's go tell you that one. Yeah, it's definitely, some of them are definitely just, might be a bit weird because I did not proofread them. I just literally copied them and then just posted them over to Discord. There was no proofreading done.
Fair enough. There's definitely some weird questions here. The minimum wage should be $15 per hour. What is your take on that?
Is that considered? Can you Google what is it right now? Because I don't know what that is.
The current minimum wage is, I think, $7 in America, at least.
I don't think so. From my understanding
you'll find
of history,
a job that will pay that
I don't think that would be a good idea.
Still.
Because of the fact that if the minimum wage goes up, then everything else will go up in price. So raising the wage doesn't sound like it would actually fix it.
That's not how that necessarily works.
Isn't it if like people make more money?
Well, it wouldn't be a direct fix, obviously. There'd have to be other guidelines. That is not directly how it works, no. You're following the idea like the economy runs directly on supply and demand.
Yeah.
Which is how they teach you capitalism will usually work, but it doesn't really work on supply and demand. You're paid on what you basically are needed to be paid to survive, you're not paid what you're worth in what you provide. And also, if it worked on supply and demand, then the demand wouldn't be so. We wouldn't have a high amount of supply, yet also such high amounts of demand like we do now, if that was directly how it worked as well. You know that there's like millions of open houses in the United States right now, and less than 1 million homeless. But it's
well, no, I didn't know
not
that
profitable
fact, but
to give those houses to homeless. I mean, yeah, it's not that there's a lack of supply and that's why the demand is high. And it's not like there's not enough demand because the demand's been eternally going for hundreds of years. People are still starving to death because of lack of food. People are still getting fucked over in many ways. Yet, you don't see those problems being fixed by the general idea. And it's not that getting a pay wage would just naturally increase prices. It's that that money would have to come from somewhere, and if done correctly, it should come from somewhere else in the building, not directly from you. Prices will sometimes rise due to that, but it's not a direct correlation.
Okay.
Because, like, prices are rising right now, but the minimum wage didn't go up. Right now, it's just corporate greed. Like, I forget what it was. I forget.
I have a question for you. Have you ever noticed when foods
I just
get
read a
downsized?
report recently about a country.
Like have you ever noticed when things get like?
That's called shrinkflation.
Yeah.
It's charging you the same amount of price for less while marketing that it's still the same amount as before. Yeah. I'm well familiar with this.
I thought it was funny how a few weeks ago, me and my fellow shadows noticed that with corn dogs, so before they were normal size and now they're like half size. I just thought that was funny because it's just like just the idea that you're
alright.
The fact of how major it was, it just seems surprising. I don't want this one for... Yeah, sure. No, draw this one, and then tuck. So, get rid of this guy.
You understand what I meant, though?
Maybe. It's hard to tell nowadays.
Fair enough.
Bing, bong, boom.
All student loans should be eliminated. Greed, it should be free in the first place. It should never really cost anything. Back in the 1950s in America, college would cost you $50. Now, you best prepare to be in debt for life.
Yeah. Yes, my turn.
Elementary schools should all teach another language. I do believe that all schools should have some level of like diversity in what they're teaching. Like, the schools should be catering to the people in the area, not the people in the area catering to the schools.
Yeah. I don't have the eggs for that, so I'll have to do someone else. Although I could. Can I place this one? One? No, I can't. Yeah, I don't have enough. I gotta get more. Reroll and cherry.
Alright. Standard tide testing is not an effective method to determine a student's intelligent. That's pretty obvious, and you can agree with that on that one, right?
Yeah.
Standardized testing is not effective.
Yeah.
like the last one on the list is abusive parents have children with personality issues.
Yeah.
You really gotta proofread some of these questions.
Well, the point is, the reason why I don't proofread them is because they're topics, not things that we flaunt. If you use them incorrectly, yes,
Right.
then I would proofread them, but I would assume we would have the care to not need that. Commentate, blah.
Yeah, maybe.
There we go, now I can play
Whoa.
this.
Alright, let me ask you some would you rather questions instead.
Okay.
Would you rather time travel one time and then return to the present? Or would you rather control humans, every human being controlled by your brain forever?
Time travel.
No break. I agreed. That one seems pretty easy.
People are too much of a hassle to actually deal with.
73% of people... Okay. Agreed. Would you rather kill your dog or your best friend?
Probably the dog. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Gotta just say that.
Get rid of that egg.
Most of... Okay. Would you rather have your skin change colors based on your emotions, or wake up every morning randomly with a different face for a year?
I would probably do the changing skin color. I need another egg.
Based on emotions. See how many people would... I
Would
feel like that would
definitely-
be really useful. Okay. Would you rather vomit every time you see the color brown, or have to sneeze 10 times whenever you are touched?
Probably.
I'd say vomit.
I do the sneezing one. Actually, don't skip.
Sneeze 10 times after just being touched?
Well, yeah, because then you
That'd
could just
be rough,
wear
man.
a lot of layers.
But okay. That seems sad, but okay. I'd rather just avoid the color brown.
Well, I can't because it's because that's
color
what brown
anyways.
beef is colored, and I'm not barfing when I need to get food.
That's what?
That's the color of ground beef when it's cooked. That's true, dude. Anyway.
Oh damn, you do make a good point. But that'd be so sad. Would you rather have unlimited water or unlimited food?
Probably food. Yeah, food.
Yeah, that would be the cost saver.
I'm not gonna do that.
If I were to say unlimited water, I'm imagining like a waterfall, and then I just turn that into an energy source, like hydroelectricity or something like that. Would you rather have live through the bubonic plague or live through World War One? I would say
World War One, right?
World War One.
Probably World War One.
Yeah, bubonic plague or World War One. Which would you rather live through?
I go with
right,
World
like that
War.
doesn't seem too hard to decide on, right?
Well, I mostly choose it because it's more in the future. I think only a couple million
people died in that war. Meanwhile, exactly, you have a better chance of like surviving it and dying from something else than the bubonic plague, which I think killed 60% of the world.
Does it guarantee you'd survive, or is it just saying?
Yes.
Like, if it's saying you would guarantee survive,
it says live through it.
Yeah, so you would guarantee to live. It's just the question of which one would you rather be in the past or not as far in the past. Is how I chose.
I'd rather live in right after World War I America, because as bad as things were for the economy a couple years after that, at the same time, after that minor misstep called the Depression, there was a lot of social policies, antitrust policies, and stuff that really did make America pretty good. At least when it came to having some level of health care and education. Would you rather live in constant fear of being assassinated, Fidel Castro, or have traumatic injury in your adult life with a full recovery? But it would take 5 years.
I'd probably say the full life. Just because it's guaranteed.
Traumatic, right.
Because if it's guaranteed that you're making full recovery, then
not
that
really.
Then that basically
it's just something
means
that would happen and it's over. It's not constant attempt.
Yeah. Like, I can understand, like, I'm
well,
not belittling trauma by any means. Like, I definitely can understand that that's not good, like, that's worse in some times. But overall, in the standards of would you rather,
oh no,
and
of course
going
not.
off of those rules,
I choose that one too.
Like, and because it's a guarantee, because in life, a lot, you can't, there's not
oh shit,
really
actually,
guarantees.
how are we on time?
Yeah, I checked before. We were at 50 minutes, so I was just gonna go until this game ended, and I would just switch to Despair Girls. Just make this.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I was about to say.
Make this a 1 episode. I might.
Really?
I could do Persona. Sometime this week. And make that the next day. Because I was thinking about throwing you into Persona, like if I just started playing while you're here, but honestly...
Do you want to do that instead? Right.
I think if I was going to do it, I'd rather do it the entire...
It'd make just about as much sense as Despair Girls.
But no, I definitely don't think I'd want to do it, just because I don't think we'd get anywhere, and honestly... I just don't imagine it being, and plus I'd have to do voices, and I just don't think that would be very, I mean, it could be funny. Alright, here, after this game we can talk about it, but, you know. What was it doing?
Right.
Let's do this.
Would you rather be stuck in a chicken's body for the rest of your life, or a pig's body for the rest of your life?
They're both guaranteed to die.
So would you rather be a dumb bird or a skinned, semi-intelligent creature?
I would go with the pig.
They're both guaranteed to die?
I'd only go for the pig because of the fact that he's probably... Well, no, because he's gonna live longer than the bird. That's the only reason I pick him.
Right. I wouldn't choose the chicken because chickens will eat anything, and like chickens are really gross. They're really dumb and they'll eat anything. Pigs will eat anything and they're gross, but at the same time, it's more intelligent than a chicken. Definitely, pigs are pretty intelligent for what they are. Oh well. Most people would rather be a chicken. Odd.
Yeah. I guess it's a good. I guess
Would
it would
you
be
rather?
I guess the other question we didn't really think about
future?
with that one is the question of: are you guaranteed to be in a farm or would you be free reign? Because like, if you're, then that might change my question a bit. Like, how many predators do they have and whatnot? But you know, like I assume they'd be on a farm, and in a farm scenario, a pig has a longer life than a pig.
At the same time, do you know how? I guess pigs don't usually live on. Most of these animals don't live on farms. Usually, they usually live in factories.
Well, that's not much better. I was only saying farm is the stereotypical.
No,
location.
It's much worse.
I know.
Idea, but so did you get your ass cooked here?
Yeah, again. Except this time it was probably because I was stretching myself too thin.
Like, you're in last place here. You're the one on top?
Yeah, I was in last. If you enjoyed the video, do that stuff on the screen.
Okay.
If you enjoyed this video, I don't think you'll enjoy us because this, well, I mean, you could technically, but you know, this is definitely not our regular shtick. If it wasn't obvious by the fact that we were not talking for most, well, we were talking for most of it, but it was very, we had really no clue what to do. So if you did enjoy the video, you know, you could check our stuff,
Like,
but honestly, I can't guarantee you'd enjoy us because this was definitely not us. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, do that stuff on the screen. Have any questions, send in the comments below, or to our Discord server. There's a link to that in the description or in the about section. Left is the recommendation from YouTube, and the right is definitely gonna be a one-off playlist because this is one episode, and I might, yeah, you know, I might label that one that I have solos. I might label it to one-offs.
We're not coming back to this.
No, definitely not. Anyway, we'll see you next time, fellow Shades.